Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Come to tail.
So as we continue on our Newfoundland tour of different things to do in Newfoundland.
Now we are the most eastern point of North America. So, and look, and he's peeing moon pee on you. So we're here. This is going to be our place we're staying in St. John's for the next 2 days.
It's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Welcome to Halifax.
So we're leaving Newfoundland. Yeah, it's sad but true. I don't know when we'll come back. Like, this is a vacation, but it's not a regular vacation because we actually have family here. So it's half vacation, half visiting family. But we made it into a vacation. Are you sad to go?
Very.
It is what it is. But we'll be back soon. So from here, we've been here for about 7 days. We've been with family for about 5 days, and we've been in Newfoundland exactly 7 days. We came in on the ferry last Monday, and we're leaving now. It's Monday again. We're driving to the ferry right now. We're about an hour away from the ferry, and then we're going to board it and stuff. But we're going back to the mainland, because now we're on the island. Still
on a rock?
On a rock. Literally, that's why they call it the rock. We're going back to the mainland, and we're going to go visit Halifax for a couple days and do the touristy stuff there in Halifax. We hear it's really nice. And then on our way back after Halifax, make our way back into New Brunswick. Probably stop at Magnet Hill in Moncton, or outside of Moncton.
Magnetic.
What do I call it?
Magnet.
The people in Newfoundland, they're so amazing. I know you've probably heard the saying that they'll give you the shirt off their back. They actually will. Like, I mean,
Actually do.
they're that nice. Hospitality is like, I mean, I know they're family, so maybe you're thinking, oh well, it's just because they're your family, but they're hospitable and they're friendly and everything. But
even though they're just family, like this is family that, gosh, I haven't seen in 13 years. They treat you like
kings and queens.
Yeah, they
royalty.
They give you everything they can while you're there, and I just don't know where you can get that.
Yeah. Like I was saying, outside of your family, we even met some people that weren't within the family, and they were super nice too.
Super gracious.
They just come up to you and start talking to you. It's just a different lifestyle, different world. If you haven't experienced anything outside of major metropolis like a Toronto, like a Vancouver, Montreal, Calgary, any of these kind of like bigger cities in Canada, or even outside of Canada, you got to check out these small little towns.
One thing I wanted to say about that is the mindset we have living in or near the city it's so different that I had to tell myself to slow down, because we're on such a fast, and I can really tell the difference. We're on such a fast pace back home that when we came here and seeing how they live, it's like, okay, no, now you need to slow it down, because they're not like that here. They're just very chill, and
there's no rush.
Take their time.
So it's good to get out. Like the whole channel is called Outdoor Canucks. It's good to get out and explore different places. It doesn't have to be camping all the time. It doesn't have to be RVing.
No.
We didn't camp or RV. We staying in hotels and with family and houses and stuff like that. But we still got out to do stuff outdoors.
But we explored.
Yeah.
We explored, important places. So that's okay.
Yeah. Now, the ferry. We will see you next time you see us. We will see you in the mainland, probably Halifax, Nova Scotia for sure.
Blue sky take me on your treasure dive.
So just like that,
I've got nothing to
minus the little time lapse of the ferry taking off out of Newfoundland, we're now in Nova Scotia. We're off the ferry the whole day, and we're off the ferry. Yeah, and there's Antigonish. I think that's how you pronounce it, Antigonish. You know what? We've been off the ferry for a little bit, and we just passed a visitor center. There's a visitor center here for Nova Scotia. Like I'm sure there's multiple visitor centers. This one is just off the Canso Canal, or just before it. So I would highly suggest. I stopped in there. And I was quite surprised and happily surprised. They're a wealth of knowledge. I mean, it's a visitor center. I guess it's supposed to be a wealth of knowledge. We picked up a bunch of these brochures and visitors guides and stuff like that. Julie's holding up. I mean, we've planned what we want to see in Halifax and stuff like that up to a point, but there's still some time that we don't have stuff booked. So these things, these visitor centers with all the brochures and pamphlets and everything, wealth of knowledge. Plus there's 3 lovely ladies there that work there behind the counter that I didn't talk to them. I didn't feel the need to, but there's other people talking to them and getting information, and the information that they were giving out was amazing, a wealth of knowledge. So wherever you are, there's visitor centers everywhere.
Oh my god. It's nice and spacious.
It's a connecting room too.
Mom, there's wine. Perfect. Oh my god. It's the suitcase. It's this
Oh,
suitcase.
so wheel on the suitcase. This is not good for your
Ah,
video.
my foot's stuck. My foot. It's stuck. My foot is stuck.
You got her foot stuck.
My shoe's in there.
So we got into Halifax, not late, we got in, but it was rainy and everything. We checked in our hotel, got all acquainted and everything, and then we walked around the downtown harbor a little bit. Very, very nice, very scenic. It was very foggy, so it didn't take too many.
Say froggy.
Foggy. There's a view of it right down there. Look at that, it's beautiful. Today's a better day, and why I might sound like I'm out of breath is we just walked up that hill there, and we're going to the Halifax Citadel. Citadel. Yeah. So this is supposed to be a very nice looking place. Very historic.
Historic site.
Very historic here in downtown Halifax, or part of Canadian history altogether. So when you come in, you gotta get tickets here. It's a very nominal fee of $12.50 per adult, and the kids are free. So for a regular family of 4 like us and like these folks, it's $25. It's a nice price for admission. And this is the entrance here, and this guy here is a guy that stands on guard. You can take pictures of them, but they want you to be 2 meters away. COVID practices, obviously. So Halifax played an important role during the World Wars as an assembly point for supplies, convoys, and troops. During the First World War, Halifax was the last bit of Canadian soil which many of their troops would tread, and then the first when they returned. During the Second World War, the Halifax Citadel served as a transit barracks and headquarters for the city's anti-aircraft defenses. So this is a typical tense situation where 5 soldiers would stay and sleep in one of these. As you can see, we're pretty spoiled. Yeah, there's Abby. She can barely stand up. Well, you wouldn't be standing, you'd be lying down, shoulder to shoulder. We sure take our camping for granted, right? We really do glamp. Obviously not during war times, but this is how they slept. And this is a picture of how they slept. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
But I can't take it out.
You're a general? So this is great. The kids or anyone can dress up as a soldier or a gunner, I think they're called. Yeah. And you can look exactly like that, and then there's a nice backdrop you could take photos of. It's pretty cool. So here's a perfect drawing of the Halifax Harbour and how it looked in comparison to the Citadel, which is right there. And this is the whole harbour. It's pretty amazing. Has a little legend down here, tells you where everything is if you want to pause the video and take a look. That is Halifax Harbour from 1879. Check out these pictures of the Great Explosion. December 6, 1917, a French ship exploded in Halifax Harbour after colliding with a Belgian relief ship. This accident produced the world's largest human-induced explosion before the atomic bomb was ever produced in the Second World War. The Halifax explosion killed 2,000 people and left thousands more injured and homeless. So we've left the Citadel and we're down here at the Harbour Front and the boardwalk, and it's beautiful down here. Very picturesque, people walking and biking and everything. You can rent so many things down here. You can rent jet skis, you can rent kayaks, rent bicycles. What else can you rent? Segways, different stuff. Or you can just walk down here and like we've been doing and just explore everything. There's so many shops and stuff like that. Just see the scenery down here. Lots of stuff to do down here. Come check out the boardwalk.
Very touristy as well.
Very, very touristy. Yeah, very touristy. So here's a traveling tip. Now, especially when you're with a family and kids and stuff like that, when you go to restaurants, it can get very expensive and it can add up if you're eating out. If you're eating at home, you got family like when we were in Newfoundland, that's one thing. But when you're eating out at these restaurants, it can add up. So what we did for lunch and we did yesterday for dinner too, is we combined our meals. We had like different meals, picked different things, and we all combined it. So instead of having 4 separate meals for the 4 of us, we had 3 or 2 meals and we all shared it. And it really saves on the bill, and you know, because like I said, it adds up after a while, and you don't waste food. Instead of getting 4 separate dishes where we eat 3/4 of it or half of it, because portions are so huge these days in restaurants that it adds up. This way, you cut back on waste and you cut back on cost too. So what are these called, Julie?
Drunken light posts.
And they're light posts that are drunk. And one is so drunk that's fallen down.
He had a little
Falling down drunk.
And then the rest are just wavering a little bit, as you can see. Yeah. Another thing you have to see when you're down here on the boardwalk, the drunken light posts. That was a fun little ride. Took the 2 kids and myself, and we had one of the scooters, so we rented these 2 scooters. They're called HFX scooters or e-scooters or something. $15 for an hour, so less than $30. We went for about 45 minutes, went up and down the boardwalk, and it was fun, as you saw. We had a blast. Just like camping, we always get ice cream, right, bud? Always get ice cream?
How was the cows?
The cows. This is Cows ice cream. It's amazing. Very amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
What'd you get?
What was
Oreo.
It was the Oreo cookie with the waffle.
Okay, when in Halifax, you got to try these lobster stuffed mushrooms. Lobster. I wish this was smell-o-vision. The smells, the aroma that comes off all these places here, from the cake lady to cows to everything. Oh, the smells are amazing here. And it's not, you think it's a harbor, you think it'd be fishy?
No, you come down hungry, not hungry, you'll be hungry instantly. You want it all.
Amazing smells. 10 out of 10 for smells alone.
Do I want a beaver tail or do I want ice cream?
Beaver tail at home.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, he sees other.
He sees another dog. Oh my gosh, my dog is...
So we just got our room upgraded, and it's a nice king-size room, and it's got a pull-out couch, as you can see there, a little dinette, like a little bar-style dinette, and a little wet bar there with a microwave and stuff like that. Harbor view, as you can see out there. If I open the curtains, Jude's in there. Nice big screen TV, nice sitting area here, a nice king-size bed that the kids are already made themselves comfortable in. Another big screen TV. Look at this place. This is an upgrade. Not to say our place wasn't nice, but they upgraded us. They've got different colored lights, coolness, but that's okay. And then in the washroom, nice renovated washroom with a nice stand-up shower there. Thank you, Cambridge Suites of Halifax. When you're in Halifax, they say, we looked up online, it says do 3 things. They said do the Harbour Boardwalk tour, which we've done. They said do the Citadel, which we've done. And the last thing they said to do, or not in this particular order, they said to do the Harbour Hopper. It's one of these, you know what, let me show you. Instead of explaining it to you, let me just show you. So this is called the Harbour Hopper, and this is what we're getting on. It's an amphibious vehicle, goes on land for a part of the tour, and then it goes on water for the other part of the tour. And it has a rudder and a propeller at the back that when it's in the water, you can sail. And look, it's got some shaded areas for today where it's going to be hot. Let's go on and have some fun.
Is a very large vehicle, specifically 10.3 meters long, and yeah, we're the same width as we are height, so that's bigger than the streets of Halifax. That's part of the fun. But this, my friends, means we are going to get close to everything, everywhere, all the time.
get things start to get pretty bumpy.
Did you guys like that?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah? Was that fun? Or was it boring? It's fun. A lot of history. We are aboard the HMCS or HMSS, I forget what it's called, Sackville. Look at this. This is a Canadian warship that is docked here. It's for tours and everything. It's a static dock, and it's here for tours in Halifax Harbour. Let's go take a look at the wheelhouse. Oh, who's our captain today? Captain Abby. First hand, Quentin. I heard a splash. I think Quentin fell in. Now we're going down in the belly of the Sackville. This is like the ferry we went on. This is the engine room. Pretty cool, eh, Quentin? So we're at this restaurant called the Bicycle Thief, and we were trying to come here last night, and it was packed. It was an over 2 hour wait, and Julian really wanted to try this. So it's like 5 p.m. We never eat this early.
Jerry, let's go. It's time to eat. We're going to dinner.
Dinner? Well, what time is it?
It's 4:30.
4:30. Who eats dinner at 4:30?
But we've come to try to get a seat here. You tried making a reservation over the phone and you couldn't get it, right? It's booked up for
next week. It was booked for dinner.
inside. The only thing is you have walk-ups, first come first serve on the patio, which is where we want to sit anyways. But the food is supposed to be amazing here. So
It smells good and it looks
yeah, every time we come by here, it smells amazing. So we just finished dinner. What'd you guys think of it? Reviews?
Very good.
Very good. You liked what you had?
Yes.
Yeah?
I recommend that place if you come
the bicycle.
to the water.
The Bicycle Thieves here in Halifax.
It's the bicycle
Thief, not thieves. It's not plural. It's singular.
Come by 5.
Or after 7:30. Quentin, what did you think?
I didn't really like it that much, but maybe not bring your 10-year-old.
Yeah, leave them in a hotel. Okay, guys, get together. We are wrapping up our East Coast trip.
We have some couple things tomorrow on the ride home.
Okay. Take 2. Okay, guys, get together. We are wrapping up our Halifax trip. What's the consensus? What's your opinions, guys?
I love this place.
It's so nice.
We've waited a long time to come here.
Nice place.
The vibe is crazy.
The vibe, the
It's
scent,
just
the smell.
The smell, the food,
The scenery.
everything,
Scenery,
the
oh, yeah.
scenery.
Nope.
It's so
Everything
cool.
is just amazing.
Will we ever come back?
Yes.
And also,
if we can,
one
we
thing
will.
to do is to what's the medieval place thing called again?
Citadel.
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 And the
Not medieval.
And the Harbour Hopper.
The Harbour Hopper. Yes, the Harbour Hopper was awesome, and the Citadel was very educational and
In advance.
yeah, book everything in advance.
Well, Citadel you don't need to.
No, probably not, but everything else you need to book in advance. Oh yeah, and if you come to this downtown part with the hill, be prepared to get some good calf muscles and bring some comfortable walking shoes because a lot of walking on the boardwalk. Yeah, park your car at the hotel, wherever, don't worry about it, and just explore everything on foot. So we're at a place called Magnetic Hill in Moncton, New Brunswick, and we've heard so much about this. We decided as we drive through Moncton, we're gonna stop and check it out. Hi.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
Okay, so you go down to the very bottom of the hill, and once you reach the white post, you're gonna merge into the left lane. You're gonna put your car in neutral, take your foot off the brake, keep your hand on the steering wheel, and it's gonna pull you back up here this way.
It's an optical illusion that you think you're going uphill, but you're really going downhill. So we go to this white post.
So we just went uphill, but it looked like we were going to downhill?
I guess so, yeah. So we're at the white post. We put the car in neutral.
This is weird.
We're in neutral.
So we're going down.
We're going.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Oh, let's put on the camera so we can see where we're going.
Holy cow. Are
Going
we in
fast,
neutral?
too. We're in neutral, baby. Look at that. And we're doing,
17 kilometers
doing
an hour.
almost 20
You're
kilometers.
doing
an hour.
nothing?
I'm doing nothing. My foot is off.
Hit this car. It looks like we are going kind of downhill.
You're gonna hit the car.
I know. I'm braking because we're going so fast.
We are actually looking
Because we're going up the hill now. Okay, we just did it a second time, and Quentin, you got it this time?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we went up the hill. Downhill. It's even confusing to even say it.
It went down the hill. Yeah.
We went down the hill.
So before you go up the hill,
but it felt like we were going up the hill.
when you go down there, you're actually going up the hill, and when you come up from here, you're actually going downhill.
Yeah. So what'd you guys think? Magnetic Hill.
It was
Really cool. Oh, there's a pool and everything here. But we just wanted to check out the hill, and now we're back on the road, headed for lunch. So we're here in Heartland, New Brunswick. Welcome to the longest covered bridge in the world. It's 1,282 feet, 1,282 feet long. And as you can see, it's narrow, so only one car at a time can go through. And you can't pass on it because it's so narrow. We're gonna go through. I'm actually surprised that it allows cars through. Here we go. We're gonna come back through. Look at this. This is so cool. We are going through the covered bridge. We are going through a covered bridge right now. Isn't this amazing? Some people may think it's boring, but it's pretty amazing. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Quebec. Yeah, that's right. Overnight last night we made it on our way back home. Made it to Quebec and stayed in a nice small little quaint motel. It's pretty dated, but it was nice. It's sufficient. Okay, it was more sufficient than nice, but it was just a stay, just somewhere to sleep, so we don't have to sleep in the car, so we don't have to drive right through. We could have driven right through, but something about driving at night in areas that I don't know. I don't like driving at night. So many people do, and many people will. So the good thing about this place here is they have a charging network pretty close to the hotel. As I'm walking over to the car, it's like 5 minutes away. That's where I left it overnight. This was a great trip. We got about another 9 or 10 hours of driving to get home, and we should be home by then. This was an awesome trip. I hope you guys liked the videos and all the episodes. So guys, we just crossed back into Ontario. Finally, after all that time, we're back in Ontario. You guys excited?
Yes.
Still have about probably like 5 or 6 hours or even more. But let me just see the trip so far. So far, we've done almost, or probably just over 4,500 kilometers. 4,500 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles, but it was a good 2 weeks. It's been 15 days exactly, because we left on the Friday. Today's a Saturday. 2 weeks later. Did you guys have fun on your East Coast trip?
Yes.
Quentin, did you have fun?
Longest trip I've taken.
Yeah, longest trip I've taken too. 15 days. We usually go for like a week. 10 days was our last summer trip last year when we went camping.
Yeah.
3 different parks. 10 days. this time we extended it by about another 5 days. I think 2 weeks is perfect. I don't know if I would want to stay any longer.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks is good.
Yeah. So this just goes to show you, you know, the channel is called Outdoor Canucks, to get outdoors and stuff. It doesn't have to be just camping.
No.
We can get outdoors and, you know, see scenery, see different cities, even places in your own backyard. Get out, stay in a hotel, doesn't matter. Just get outdoors and or get out and explore things around you. Right?
Yeah, because other parts of Canada is pretty incredible.
Beautiful, yeah.
Stunning view.
Yeah, we saw some beautiful views that we're gonna take as memories. If this is the first time you're on a channel, like I said, we usually do camping stuff, majority of our channel, but this is other stuff that we do too. So like and subscribe if you haven't done so already and you're first and new to the channel. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go.
Welcome to. I can't. You gotta put the bloopers.
Try again. Say, welcome to Halifax.
I'm not doing it. I can't. You go.
Okay. Welcome to Halifax.
Wait, no, I laughed. Redo it.
Okay, we do it. Ready?
You're saying.